Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Arena Endgame, this time ironically with another Warlock. The strengths of this deck are different from the one we saw last time. In the case of, well, we have a lot of AoE as opposed to the last deck that we had. However, a lot of our big plays involve damaging ourselves, like these 3 Abyssal Enforcers that we happen to have in our deck, which puts our life total at a very, very low, well, I can lose up to 15 health, I think, combining with the cards that I have in my deck. So I had to draft a couple of heals to deal with that problem, and it's been working out pretty good. We've got some nice demon synergies in here, and they've been able, for the most part, to keep us alive. And as long as we're at a high life total going into the mid game, we can usually come out on top because of our massive AoE plays that come out in the late game. Alright, with that out of the way, let's start the 7-win Warlock round. Once again, we've got 2 strikes, so this video might be a little bit shorter than we expect, but we'll see if we can get a couple wins out.
Gul'Dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine!
Cool. Okay, so we're up against the mage, and while Warlock, I believe, has moved up significantly in terms of power rankings in the arena, I still believe mage is at the top. They just continue to get more efficient removal cards, and there are pretty much always commons too, so it's very annoying to deal with mages right now. As for our hand, we underestimated the ability of mage to start off really, really fast last time, so maybe we should just keep all of this as a safety. Demon Wrath is not particularly great against mage because mage happens to have a fair amount of high health minions and has the option of drafting high health minions, but it synergizes with our Flame Imp. I'm gonna keep it. Who knows, it could come in handy. Now, we are lucky enough in our opening hand to, well, get an opening hand that is playable. We only have a couple plays that go that are 1, 2, or 3 mana in the deck, so drawing into these 1-drops is really, really nice. So, hopefully, we'll be able to get some advantage here by playing the Flame Imp. Perhaps we'll get a trade up for a 2-drop, or we may even get some nice value from our Voodoo Doctor going into turn 3. However, once again, mage has a ton of potential plays that could be made. And, well, apparently none that are available right now. So, I think we just... Do we tap? Or do we push our advantage with the Voodoo Doctor, just heal our face, and set up for something nice like... Who knows, really? You know what? I think tapping is better. I think we are missing some early game plays, despite the fact that we have these 3 mana cards in our hand. This card is not going to be used probably unless we absolutely have to. And this is just very, very slow. Okay, I'm going to tap. Oh, look, another AoE card. Now we have 3 AoE cards in our hand, so we're ready to take this mage down if he suddenly decides to tempo us with a ton of minions. Cool! That's really good for us. Well, I'm not sure what to do here. It seems like this mage is going to ping us next turn with 3 mana, but it's also possible that she may drop a Twilight Flamecaller, which is put a minion on a board and kill our dude. So how do we set this up? Do we push our advantage with the Voodoo Doctor here and look for another play with a tap? Or do we make the slow play, drop the Darkshire Councilman, and hope this mage doesn't have an answer? Because once we run out of this, this demon and this Darkshire Councilman, we don't have any minions to play until turn 7. At least as far as we can tell right now. You know what? I think that is a good point. I think we're going to save our imp because we just don't have the hand like the minions to play. That's not the greatest card to pick up right now, but we're getting tempo from our draw. So we're gonna hopefully find a use for this moat lurker at some point.
Funnel cakes. Get your funnel
Oh,
cakes.
excellent! Haha! Just what I like to see. Okay. I think we can afford to discard a card here. Most of these cards aren't particularly useful right now, especially because the mage is playing so slow. If we could discard the moat lurker, honestly, that would be great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the Darkshire Councilman, because that's a very strong card. I'm going to hit right here, and we're going to Soulfire this guy. Let's see what he's got. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, it could be nice, could be not nice, depending on what he plays. Maybe we needed that powerful single target removal. We don't know. But here I'm just trying to push my advantage. Trying to say, hey, my board is stronger than yours. This is how we're gonna do things. So, this is interesting. Oh, is she saying amazing because of my board or amazing because she just drew the perfect potion? Dang it, I hate cards that draw value from outside your deck.
It's getting hot.
Let's see. Okay. Alright, we'll tap. Make the trade. Keep our, increase our odds of keeping the Darkshire Councilman alive. And, well, we will see. We'll see. Forbidden Flame! Ah, awful. It's okay, though. We're not, you know, we didn't lose that much from that. So I think we just dropped the Silverhand Knight, because I don't really see a reason to play Haus and Healer. We don't have any minions to heal. The Tiny Knight of Evil is, like, not that great, because I don't know how many more discard cards I have in the deck. In fact, I think maybe that Soulfire was the only one. I can't remember. So, the question is, push board. She just made a really slow play, but she may be waiting for an opportunity to play like Flame Strike or something like that. But that's in 2 turns because she's at 5 mana. Alright. We'll see. If she passes turn on this, then we won't play anything. Alright. Sounds good. And we have our own AoE follow-up at one point. Oh, boy. Let's see here. I think we may have to drop the Abyssal Enforcer here. One of these two, just to get through that taunt. We're gonna lose the 4/4 because it'll become a 4/1 due to the Hellfire effect. But I think it's worth it.
So many possibilities.
Sure. But that puts us really far behind. But she won't have the mana. Okay. You know what? I think it'll take up her whole turn to get rid of both creatures if she's got single target removal in her hand. AoE
So many
is
possibilities.
okay. We don't really have to worry about AoE right now, I don't think. Sure.
If you
1, 2, 3, and here comes the suicide. See how we're like both characters are taking like a ton of damage. It's great because Abyssal Enforcer has been able to actually like help out a lot in that regard as well. By unintentionally pushing lethal. Oh goodness. Well, this walks right into a Flame Strike, but by golly, I really want to do it. We've got a Tiny Knight of Evil in our hand and a Crystal Weaver, and that means we'll get a 7/7, which will become a 7/6 after it slams into the shield. Oh my goodness. Oh, I really want to play. Like, the problem is that it just gets, like Flame Strike puts us really far behind. She implied, though, that she didn't have single target removal in her hand, so maybe she does have Flame Strikes.
I wonder.
Oh, it's so hard to figure out. I don't know. Maybe we just drop the... We have to do that. Now, we could Shadow Flame, too. 6. Oh, God, like, see, this just gets wrecked by Flame Strike. I don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna do it though. Here comes the flame strike. Oh gosh. I don't think. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yep. Ah! It seemed like such a beautiful play. Oh man. Well, we're gonna do this anyways. We're gonna tap. We're gonna keep playing our Abyssal Enforcers. She's getting very, very low. Look at this. It's just like slow death for us both. We're actually very, very close to winning right now. We have 3 reach in our hand in the form of a pseudo Hellfire. And I don't know. I don't think, like, we're running out of steam here. That's the problem. Even though we've drawn a ton, we have 14 to her 17. We just don't have the right cards in hand. Like, these AoE cards have been completely useless because this mage has only been playing like 1 creature at a time, with the exception of like the last turn. Oh god. Please don't let it be a vaporized. Oh man. We're so close to winning. That's not quite enough either. Ah! If that's a vaporize, I'm screwed, right? Okay, that's fine. Sure. I think this goes down. Okay. Oh! Darn it! It's just more stall. Alright. We can do this. So, we're putting ourselves behind. We lost the tempo that we had because we keep drawing cards that are stall and not, like, tempo removal. Deal 5 damage to all characters. My gosh. Painful. Woo! Well, we've only got one option here. Let's do it. Brings us back up. And she didn't play a Pyroblast last turn. And I think we hold, just in case. Just in case this mage top decks a Pyroblast. Firelance Portal. 3, 5. We're so close. We're so close. Oh! She made a mistake! What a clutch mistake! Whoa! And that's why you need to pay attention to your mana, folks. Did you see what the mage did? She played Firelance Portal, which is 7 mana, then immediately played, I can't remember what it's called, Bone Guard Lieutenant, which was 2 mana, which brought her up to 9, and she was planning on pinging the 6/6 that I had, and ran out of mana because she accidentally played the minion. Thought she could get the synergy with the Bone Guard Lieutenant, give it that 1 extra health with the Inspire. Those are my favorite kind of victories.
Gul'Dan versus Morgul!
Your soul shall be mine.
Oh boy. Look at this sick combo right here. Implosion into Crystal Weaver. You play Implosion on turn 4, Crystal Weaver on turn 5. All the imps you get +1/+1. That's a fun demon combo right there. I wonder if I'll use that in like Wild or something like that. Could be a fun demon lock combo. I'm really tempted to keep the Soulfire because we're up against a Shaman, an 8-win Shaman who's likely going to have pretty strong early tempo. And we don't have a lot of early plays. Oh, synergies. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, we have a save too, so we're okay. We'll play the Tiny Knight of Evil, hope it doesn't get killed, and then Soulfire the next turn. Could be fun. Get a 4/3. Here comes that early tempo we were talking about. Oh, thank goodness, it's only a... Whew! Now, person could have a weapon. Is it worth it to play into? Yeah, I think so. We'll sacrifice the Tiny Knight. We'll let him get the early game advantage. Remember, we want to keep our life total high because we have a lot of Hellfires in our deck.
It's getting hot in here.
Interesting. So I think what we're just gonna do is tap Soulfire. I think we'll be fine. We were hoping to get that synergy with the Tiny Knight, but that's okay. Oh yes, keep playing early game so I can keep just like keep wrecking you. Oh yes. Ah yes. Let's do this, Demon Wrath. that beautiful single target removal right there into a Crystal Weaver buff. Let's hope he doesn't get a spell damage totem, right? Did not. Good. Haha! Love it. That's what I like to see.
Total corruption.
And now he can't even kill it if he does get a spell damage totem. Nice! We're in an okay spot so far. We're gonna start tapping soon because we are running out of plays to make. Despite our hand being so awesome. Hit for 3. No! Ah! Darn it. I mean, I guess you could smack it. I'll just get some value. So we're gonna need some... Ha! Well, there we go. There's a play. We're gonna tap. There's another play. And we'll remove a durability from that. May as well. And he'll only get a 1-for-1 with that. Sweet. If only we had Shadow Flame here. Shadow Bolt's so close to being good, but we have no place to follow it up. So I think we just drop the Abyssal Enforcer on its own. And we're winning in health. Hooray! Now if he drops anything gigantic, we've got Moat Lurker to play. Which can... Oh, yes! Okay. We actually have 7... So we have 13 damage on the board right now. But we're gonna drop this. We have to assume that he's got a fire elemental, but he won't be able to hex and fire elemental at the same time. So let's do that. Ho ho ho. And the question is do we safe play and kill the 1/1? Because he could have a buff like Dark Iron Dwarf or something like that. Or do we set up for lethal? Either way, we're tapping. And we need to figure out, like, whether... Okay, so what are the things we're afraid of right now? Like, Lightning Storm? Not really, but spell damage totem into, like, powerful crackle is pretty terrifying right now. We bring him down to 14 with the 6. Then we have 13. We still won't have lethal next turn. So, we play control. I was doing the math in my head and I was like, okay, so if we hit him in the face, he goes down to 14. There's the fire elemental. Which is fine. Hello. Now we just need Shadow Flame. Oh man. Oh man. We're so close to lethal. We're so close. What are our options here? We go 14. Oh gosh, darn it. We have 7. I think we need to tap again. 14. If the Scarlet Crusader lives... We have to play the taunt in case he's got lethal. And do we play control?
Almost out of time.
Or do we go for lethal? Oh god, I hate this decision making. There's a 14, then we'll have 13. If we play the Scarlet Crusader, it's likely to live. Alright, we're going for it. I'm setting this up. It's a bit of a risky business play, but I think we got a shot. That's fine with me. Come on, please don't kill it. Yes! Okay. Oh no! He has removal. Keep flying stuff, sure. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Whoa! Whoa. 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 Wait a minute. That's 5. That's 9. That's 10, 11, 12, but we don't have the mana for it, so we have to safe play. Like so. Hellfire. Do we? Oh god, if it only hits 2. Oh, thank goodness. And I think we have enough life to be able to tap again. But we win next turn now. Because we set up with the Hellfire enough damage for lethal.
I'm not ready.
That sucks. But it's not enough to save him. Hooray, we win! You wanna know how? Pretty simple. We've got a lovely Reckless Rocketeer in our hand and a Power Overwhelming to follow up. We also have this, but this is gonna give us more. So, we play Reckless Rocketeer. We slam it in to this 4/5. We Power Overwhelming one of our demons. And we hit him in the face and kill him. Destruction! Thank God for all that AoE, right?
Gul'Dan versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Your soul shall be mine.
Alright. So Druid is another up-and-coming arena class. They got a couple of really nice cards that allow them to tempo out really well. One of them is Mark of the Lotus, which is a 1 mana, give all your minions on the board +1/+1. So if you manage to have a board set up of 2 or 3 minions, really strong. So we're going to see a lot more Druid. But I think we should be able to handle him. Fingers crossed. We're going to keep the Voodoo Doctor and the Void Walker. Just a couple early game plays. Hopefully maybe we can slam in our Void Walker into like a 2/3 and then heal it up again and go haha. Or something. We'll see. It depends. So we're going to play Void Walker. Safe play it. He's got a 3/2. We're kind of screwed, but we'll live. See, this is what we were talking about. Okay, so we've got. Oh my! Wow! Talk about a powerful early play. We just took a little bit of damage and then healed. Now we can play Darkshire Councilman, hopefully into like a 4-drop or a 3-drop. And by golly, we're gonna wreck him. Oh! So beautiful. The question is do we want to play this for trade-ups, or do we want to play this for setups? I think we're gonna play this for trade-ups. We're gonna play as fast as we can. Making sure to get those value, like early value trades so we can set up our board better. What's he got? That's gotta be a setup for a swipe. That has to be a setup for a swipe. Look at that. Well, guess what? Swipe ain't so good anymore. This guy is gonna get wrecked. Wow, that just that top deck into the Crystal Weaver, I think may have won us the game. We have 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage in hand. Holy crap. What happened? We just destroyed. Okay. 14, that'll bring him to 8, but we can still play the trade game right now. So why don't we do that? We'll go 3, or we could just trade this guy in. Actually, that may be better. Cool. We'll set this up.
Join or die.
And we'll do 7 damage to him. Or 9 damage. That's fine. Mind control tech?
Where shall I
The Doom? 5, 9. Oh, we're so close. So close. We gotta do this though. Okay.
Get your funnel cakes here.
He's getting really close to dying. Come on! We even have Abyssal Enforcer to follow up with an extra 3 damage. We almost taken no damage. We can win this. Don't suddenly give him like the miraculous spell damage swipe play or something like that. That was all of a sudden. Okay, he's got taunts, but it's not enough. Okay, good. We win! Alright. Abyssal Enforcer. Hellfire! Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. That doesn't happen often at 9 wins. Most of the time you're gonna see a deck or a player start with some decent early game plays, maybe hold a removal spell to tempo out the early game. Unfortunately for this guy, he just he lost from turn 1. He had a Gadgets and Jouster that didn't become a 2-3, so it couldn't trade with my Void Walker, and it was all downhill from there because I, played the Voodoo Doctor and whatever and took care of his 2-drop with it. So it's really unfortunate for him. So I'm sorry, Druid. You just go back to the Shire Hobbit.
Gul'Dan versus Thrall.
This deck is less of like a...
Your soul shall be mine.
It's less of like a suicide warlock and more of like a hostage taker warlock, isn't it? With these Abyssal Enforcers. Because it's like racing life with the Abyssal Enforcers, which is hilarious. I'm tempted to keep the Implosion, but it is kind of late, and if we, I'm gonna drop it. I want the early game. I want 3s, I want 4s. And do we get them? Hey, there we go. So, not particularly spectacular minion quality, but livable. Obviously setting up for a win here. Right, Mr. Shaman? You know exactly what's up. We'll see what he's got to play. There's not much we can do right now. We could tap. We could tap. We could tap, play Voodoo Doctor. It's about the same as Gadgets and Socialite. But that would require a coin, and I don't want a coin.
So many.
What are the things that he could play? He's gonna have 3 mana next turn. He's going to probably not use Lightning Storm. He's probably going to drop a minion, and we want our minions ready to fight his minions. So we want to blow the battle cry on this and hold our Worgen in the hopes that he totems again and looking for his spell damage totem, which we can then help take care of. This is probably the worst opening hand we've had over the last couple games because it doesn't have any of our spells, and our minion quality is not that great.
Do you need a blessing?
Interesting. That's pretty annoying. Well, we'll drop this. And I think we have to take out
First kill. I can't.
this 0-3 taunt minion because we need to get to that young priestess before it becomes too late. Sorry, beatbox time. It's about to get interesting. We've got our Crystal Weavers coming up, but there's no synergies for them available right now. Jade Lightning, that sucks. Jade Lightning is a new card. Deals 4 damage, summons a 1/1, and then they progressively get stronger from there. Cool. I can live. There we go. This is better than playing the Crystal Weaver because he could roll a spell damage totem. And we don't want that. We don't want our Crystal Weaver to just get taken out.
There is a lot at stake here.
Oh gosh. I think... Oh gosh. I think we need to coin the Moat Lurker. But if he's got anything at all, we lose. If we keep that alive, he's gonna totem.
Possibilities.
If we keep that alive, he's gonna totem to get a buff. 3, 4. Alright, let's do this. I don't think it's worth it to play the Moat Lurker into like a Fire Elemental or a Lightning Bolt or something like that. That's gonna put us way too far behind. So it's better that we play slow now with the hope that he won't be able to push his advantage too quickly and possibly get some pretty serious value. See? Like that. Ah, that hurts. That hurts to see. But, what are we gonna do? He's gonna trade in his 3/6 and his 1/1. No, 3/6 and his weapon. That's what he's gonna do. And we need to figure out a way to clear that.
I wonder.
Come on, make the trade. Please don't have another Jade Lightning. Okay. Okay. Alright. Nothing we can do about that. I think we need to look for our AoE. We're just drawing minions right now. And he's playing slow enough where I'm not terrified.
At any price.
Okay.
Someone call for the doctor.
That's the best we can do right now. We need to look for AoE because we're running into this problem where he's flooding the board and we have no plays besides Moat Lurker to deal with it. So, come on. Find me an Abyssal Enforcer so that I can clear his board and not have to worry. Please. Pretty please. Come on. That's probably a Fire Elemental. I think it's a Fire Elemental. So we'll get the opportunity to use our Moat Lurker. There we go. Cool. More minions. Haven't drawn a single one of our like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like 6 AoEs or removal spells. Luck of the draw is against us this time. This may be the end of the road.
So many possibilities.
It's making me squirm. Think we take care of that. Do we tap? Or do we Scarlet Crusader and hope we get something good? We could Moat Lurker, but that's betting like everything on the fact that he won't have a follow-up to it. That's too risky. So we're gonna have to make a bad play again. So we either get Scarlet Crusader in on this. I think we do. Here we go.
For the crusade!
Total corruption.
And we'll play a creature that can trade with the Fire Elemental. In case we get something. We can, oh, there's some more minion spawn. We could use some AoE. Come on. Out of the 18 cards in our deck, we have like a 1 in 3 chance of getting AoE. We have a 1 in 3 chance, and I bet you it's not going to happen. The problem now is that he's actually getting Jade Golem ramp, which is kind of scary if he's got a lot of Jade Golem cards. Come on. Don't have anything to remove it.
My shield for Argus.
You! No! Wait. There's AoE. Ah, but it's not enough. But it might be enough. Actually, it is enough.
Join
Just barely, though.
or die.
Shadow Flame. Trade that. And we'll get some funnel cakes. And now we heal up to full. Cool. I can live with this. We're in an okay spot now. Now we just need to hope he doesn't have a bunch of removal to clear our stuff. We can start tapping. We can start really getting our board going, and then we're gonna, you know, we're just gonna draw into like Abyssal Enforcers like from here on out. Oh, that's spooky. Alright, so he's gonna clear that. Cool. Huh. Well, there's our first Abyssal Enforcer. Do we play Moat Lurker? I don't think we do.
Pay up.
Actually, let's see what our answer is first. Nope, this is fine.
More.
Come on, don't have a Hex. He's probably got a Hex. If he's at 10 wins, he's got to have a Hex. But we're playing based off of what we're got in our hand, even though we're slowly running out of cards, which is kind of scary. We did start like drawing into our removal though, so we may have a shot. Oh my god. Oh, painful. Well, that's worth Moat Lurking. Okay. And do we race? I think we do. We're gonna play it safe though, because we don't want to like run into a lightning storm that then destroys us. We want him to force a totem, then lightning storm. Frickin' Ragnaros. Of course this guy's got a legendary, and he does have a Hex. We were right on that call too. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Alright, well, we can't play Abyssal Enforcer yet. We're gonna probably Shadow Bolt. Yeah, we're gonna Shadow Bolt. We can't play Abyssal Enforcer because it's gonna summon Ragnaros again by killing my Moat Lurker. We're in a very precarious position, but we're developing a board. We got it. I think we could still win this. Did he top deck a Lightning Storm? No. That sucks. Actually, does it suck? Hold on. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Golly, that's unfortunate. We're so close. Do we let him have the draw? Like, I don't think we do. I don't think we do. I think we Demon Wrath. Sacrifice our 2/2. Go no. We're gonna tap again. Oh, yes. Oh, sick. Alright. We have to push, though.
Destroy you.
We can't play Flame Imp. It's too dangerous. We have to push. And we have to pray Ragnaros doesn't kill us. Please don't have a lightning storm. Please. No! No! What a top deck! Oh, god damn, dude. No! No way! Wow, that was quite unfair. He happened to get a lucky top deck, which allowed him to clear my taunt and slam his 7/7 in it to kill me for exact lethal. What are you gonna do? Oh well, we still got to 10 wins, and we did pretty darn good with that Warlock deck, so I'm proud of myself. Look at that, we got 175 gold, 85 dust, a golden Dark Arakoa, and a Mean Streets of Gadsden pack, which will be opened in the next pack opening video. But, well, until then, that's it. We're done with this endgame video as well, so until next time, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and get out of my house. See you later.